Basically today there is a specialty coffee roaster popping up in every single small town in Canada. Mountain Coffee is a Canadian specialty coffee importer. We import specialty coffees only, and we sell them to roasters in Canada that are looking for beans with a story or an impact somehow. So our efforts is to connect our relationships with producers all around the world. We're based here in Vancouver, but we have customers all the way out to Newfoundland and all the way up north in Northwest Territories in the Yukon. So we're literally selling coffees to roasters in every province and territory in Canada, which makes us feel proud. The role of the importer is to form those relationships with farmers and producers and work with exporters that we know to allow their beans to be exported from countries and get them back into Canada. In our experience, the producers really quite enjoy mountain coffee because we ask them how much are these beans, they tell us, and we say great. Whatever they want to charge, we pay. As far as roasters are concerned here in Canada, working with an importer is extremely valuable because most roasters buy beans from various parts of the world and they're not able to go there on their own and source their own beans and do the exporting and importing on their own. It's a whole business. The difference between specialty coffee and non-specialty coffee is it starts right at the farm. The farmers will process their coffees and grow their coffees in a certain way where it's better quality. It's really important for roasters these days to have that background story and also really to zero in more specifically on the coffee itself. The best way to communicate which beans we have and what their quality is to cup them with customers. So cupping coffees is a tasting technique. Through proper cupping, you can explore all the different coffees that we have with us. So every single coffee that we consider buying, we sample roast it and then cup it. Sample roasting is different than production roasting in the sense that you want a uniform approach to the beans where you're not manipulating them, you just want to reveal the characteristics of that beans to show its potential. Production roasting is once you have those beans, you may want to cover up one or two features of the coffee and accentuate another feature. It depends what you want to do with that bean. At the moment, we have about 50 different coffees. They come from most coffee producing countries, and there's a little bit of all of that here in this warehouse right now. Basically, when incoming containers come from countries of origin, they go to Seaforth, and then we order individual pallets at a time from Seaforth. In Toronto, we also use another logistics warehouse for our eastern customers. So together with the three warehouses, we're able to supply all of Canada with the coffees they need. So when you go to a coffee shop and you have an incredible cup of coffee that tastes just amazing, think back on all those stages that were done just right, all the way from growing the coffee to drinking it at the end. There's so many different people and so many different steps in that process to get that coffee to taste just right. It's quite amazing that it happens. When it does happen, it's really a wonderful thing.